to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? My name is Phoebe Wills. If it's your first time here, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you're welcome as well. So yeah, it's been a while you guys saw me on here, and that is because a lot has happened in this short period of time. This is a live update video. If you did not know before, I live in Ukraine. Better still, I used to live in Ukraine. And if you're familiar with what is going on, you know that right now there's a lot going on in Ukraine. The war, the Russian invasion into Ukraine and all that. So Ukraine hasn't really been safe for individuals to live there, for civilians to live there. So yeah, so this video is all going to be regarding what has been happening in Ukraine, how I left Ukraine and whatnot. So if this is something you're interested in watching, stay tuned. If it's your first time here, make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let's get into the video. On the 24th of February 2022, the Russians actually invaded Ukraine and everything just changed drastically. I can remember that day, the day it happened. The first blast I heard was around 4 a.m. in the morning, and normally I work night shift, so I close from work around 2 o'clock. So that day I stayed a little bit longer in the office because I had things I was doing in the office. So I stayed longer in the office, and when I was done, it was almost 3 a.m. in the morning, and I had to get home. From my office to my house is there about 25-30 minute maximum, depending on how you're driving, if you're speeding or if you're just driving. But the normal speed level, you should be in my house in 30 minutes. So immediately after work, I decided to get home. So when I got home, I was able to get something to eat at that time of the morning. I got something to eat and I was just in bed trying to just relax before I sleep off. And it was there about a few minutes after 4, I just heard a very huge blast, an explosion. I heard an explosion, and before then we'll be hearing the rumors that Russia is going to invade Ukraine and all that, but we didn't really take it seriously because even people were talking about it. They were like, if somebody wants to attack a country, you're not going to say, oh, I'm going to invade this country on this particular day and all that. So it was just like, maybe they're just talking, but it actually happened at the end of the day. So that loud, huge explosion I heard was actually the first attack on Ukraine. So I didn't pay so much attention to it. I was just like, probably it's just anything. It could be anything at that moment. I called my friend and I was like, did you hear the explosion that just happened a few minutes ago? And he actually confirmed it. He told me yes, he actually heard the explosion. And I was like, okay, because it's actually very weird, but I heard a very loud explosion. And he was like, oh, don't worry about it, I don't think it's anything serious, you can go to bed and all that. And I was like, okay. I went to bed, and when I woke up the next day, I just started seeing in the news, oh, Russians invaded Ukraine and it's getting crazy, explosions here and there. It was at that time it dawned on me that, okay, this is actually happening. For a bit, I felt like, okay, maybe it's something that is gonna probably end in few days. And the days kept on going by. Things kept on getting worse to the extent initially it was just explosions and nothing was really happening that much. And I felt like, okay, maybe this is like a warning sign or something and it's gonna end probably in few days. but it kept going and it kept on getting worse. And I saw when people started running out of the country, people were panicking. I was panicking, believe me. I'm not gonna lie, or I'm not gonna sit in front of the camera and make it look like I wasn't scared. I was actually scared, but you know, sometimes the people you have around you matters as well. Because the reason why I didn't panic leave like the way so many people did was because the people I had around me were kind of very strong-minded people that made me understand that, okay, this is what I understand, that people are running for their lives and all that, but then again, where are you running to? Right now it doesn't look like it's that bad. So I just feel like, okay, maybe you should wait a little bit and see how everything is going to be. So for the first 4 nights that everything was happening, I was in my house. When people were fleeing, people were running away to different countries, the whole drama of being stuck at the border, people walking for days to get to the border. I was just chilled in my house, not because I wasn't scared or anything. I was actually scared. I was really scared, but I just made up my mind that, okay, this is not gonna get as bad as people are making it look, until people actually started dying. The explosion started hitting houses, like people's houses, and things started getting really bad. So as things got bad, a friend of mine told me, okay, maybe you're not safe staying alone, you can come around, let's go to a town that is close to Kiev. That way it will be easier, because like the attack was coming to Kiev per se, but a different part of Kiev. So my friend suggested I move to the other part of Kiev and just wait and see how everything is going to be for a couple of days. So I remember I left on a Monday and I went to a town close to Kiev. I went there, I was staying there, and each day when I stayed in that house, it was so peaceful, believe me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was peaceful, everything was okay, but I was getting a lot of pressure from my friends, from my family. Everybody is telling me, oh, you have to leave, you have to leave. That was already 1 week after the invasion. My friends were saying, oh, you have to leave, you have to leave. It's not like I didn't want to leave. I wanted to leave, but then again, I wanted to be able to have plans. It's not all about just leaving, because at the end of the day, so many people that panicked left, or that just immediately they heard about the war, they just left. Like, so many people are stranded, so many people left without anything, so many people left without no money. A lot of people actually didn't really plan themselves well before they left, so things wasn't really good for a lot of people. But I'm actually glad I waited as much as I did. I know if maybe something had happened to me, I probably won't be here, but thank God nothing happened and I'm here. War is a very, very sad thing, because I watch a lot of people's lives being destroyed. I watch a lot of, I saw, not personally saw people dead, but I saw it in the news, how people were dying, how the attack ruined a lot of lives. And I can't be more grateful that I'm actually here, because it's actually not by my power, it's not by anything, it's just the grace of God, probably the prayers that people or my family members have been praying for me. So yeah, what is next, I really don't know. I really thank God for my life, and I thank God for how he has brought me so far. So if you want to know how I left Ukraine, drop a comment down below. I will try to make a video, because sincerely my journey was quite easy. So many people had different experiences while crossing the border, but my experience was quite easy. Sincerely, I'm not even going to lie about it. My experience was quite easy and I'm so grateful for that. So if you want to know my experience and all that, comment down below. I will make another video on my experience crossing the border and how everything went. So comment down below and I will give you guys like a brief explanation on how I crossed the border, the process I took, the particular border I used to cross and all that. Yeah, so that's basically it. This is just like going to be like a live update, sincerely, because this war has affected a lot of things and it's been 2 weeks and counting. I think today is the 16th day since the invasion, and believe me, things are not getting any better. So in your own little way, please pray for Ukraine if you can, because Ukraine is actually going through a lot. And from the pictures, videos I'm seeing online, Ukraine is no longer the Ukraine I used to know, because Ukraine is such a beautiful country. The people are so nice and everything is just affordable. Everything is good in that country. Like, Ukraine is my home. That's just the only thing I can say. Ukraine is my home, and it hurts me so bad to see Ukraine going through what is going through. I pray that God will intervene in this and make everything better, because sincerely, I think at this point is only God that can do something that can actually help us. So Ukraine is my country. I'm proud of Ukraine. I'm proud of their consistency. I'm proud of their president. I'm proud of how far they have come. It's not easy. This is the 16th day and they keep fighting. So I'm really proud. I'm proud to be a Ukrainian. At this point, I'm actually a Ukrainian. So I'm so proud of them, and I pray that God will continue to give them strength to carry on to fight this. I would have loved to stay back, sincerely. I would have loved to stay back, but then again, they said he who fights and run live to fight another day. The soldiers there fighting, I pray God will grant them the strength to carry on. I pray they would come out of this alive, so they can see how much of warriors they are. So many people have died already, and I'm praying that there shouldn't be more losses, that Ukraine will come out victorious. I just pray that everything will come out well. I stand with Ukraine, and I believe that Ukraine is gonna come out of this even stronger. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's the update I wanted to give you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.